Hey everybody, Repel here, and I have Mono Team Wi-Fi battle number 8. Now today, this is a very special battle because I am using a Mono Dragon type team. I've never done this before, and I'm going to use it right here, right now. And if you guys do look at the battle preview, yes, we are only having 5 Pokemon at a time. But honestly, that doesn't really quite matter. 5 on 5, 6 on 6, 1 on 1, 3 on 3. This was still a really great battle because I'm using a purely Mono Dragon type team. So guys, I'm going to go right into this now. Please remember to drop a like if you guys do like Dragon type Pokemon. You can go with the Goodra because, you know, it's relatively bulky. It's assault vested, so. Now he does actually go for the Volt Switch. Trying to get out of here. I do have Muddy Water on my Goodra. So he's switching out. So he doesn't get hit by Muddy Water. Whatever he's going to send out will get hit by Muddy Water, and it is the Klefki. What I do love about Muddy Water is it does have, obviously, a chance to lower the accuracy, and that is great. Now Klefki can do so many things. Dual Screens, Spikes, Thunder Wave. I don't know, I just stayed in. Because I do have Fire Blast. So actually he just went for the foul play off the bat, but of course I missed my Fire Blast, and after missing my Fire Blast, it's just so obvious I'm going to go for my second Fire Blast. And I knew my opponent would probably think that I would go for my second Fire Blast. That is why I did not go for a Fire Blast, no sirree. Went for the Muddy Water, expected the Rotom. It does well over 60% and it drops his accuracy, which is fantastic. He does have Citrus Berry on the Rotom, but I'm afraid Citrus Berry will not save him for another Thunder Wave. He knows better to switch out anymore. You know, his Pokemon are getting hit a little bit too much by my Goodra. My Goodra is still a pretty heavy hitter. So there you go. I did get paralyzed, but in the process, at least, the Rotom is down. Now Gengar is coming out. Turns out there's a very good reason why she brought out the Gengar, because it has Hex. And obviously Hex will do double the amount if I'm inflicted by any status. But I do have Assault Vest. And because Gengar is a special attacker, this Hex is not going to do that much to me, and I will finish him off with a Fire Blast. Again, really afraid of the Klefki to come out, because Klefki is immune to Dragon Pulse. I went for a Fire Blast just to be extra safe. Klefki is coming out. He probably will kill me in just 2 foul plays, and I'm not switching out. I really don't need to switch out. A paralyzed Goodra with only such low HP is pretty much useless, but I am so happy. I am so proud of my Goodra. My Goodra just pulled off killing both the Rotom and the Gengar. I cannot complain. I really cannot complain. Because this Klefki is Dragon and Steel, Fairy and Steel type, it's gonna be a little bit problematic to my whole team, but I do have Mega Charizard X, which is obviously a Dragon, but before I will Mega Evolve, I went ahead and maybe go for a Will-O-Wisp, but he actually gets really good Parahaxes in this whole battle. I didn't want to quite Mega Evolve just yet because my opponent does have a Latios, or Latias. So I didn't want to be a Dragon type just yet. And what is really funny is actually my Charizard doesn't have a fire attack besides Will-O-Wisp, because my Charizard X is actually a bulky Charizard X. You know, it's defensive, it has Roost, it has Will-O-Wisp, it has Earthquake, and it has Dragon Claw. Why did I give it Earthquake instead of like Flare Blitz? Because it's mostly to counter off Heat Trans. Yeah, mostly Heat Trans, because Dragon Claw cannot do anything to Heat Trans. That's why I just gave it to Earthquake. But maybe I'll switch it up. But you know, my Earthquakes are actually doing a pretty decent amount. One more Earthquake will finish off this Klefki, but before I actually do anything, I actually went for the safer Roost. Just to be extra safe, because again, my opponent does have really heavy hitters remaining, such as the Latios. Burn damage is slowly kicking my opponent's ass, and judging how my opponent is playing, she really loves switching out to preserve her Pokemon. I actually went for the Earthquake. I really didn't think she would switch out simply because Klefki is pretty much, gone for good. But that is okay, and it turns out it is a calm-minding Latios. Latias, I keep mispronouncing it, sorry. But yeah, this is really bad. I have to switch out. I'm expecting that she will probably go for another Calm Mind. If for some reason my opponent now decides to go for a Draco Meteor, I am completely fucked. Because my Kyurem will not appreciate any dragon moves after this Calm Mind. But I brought out my Kyurem because my Kyurem is Choice Scarf, and it's actually a physical attacker. So if she does go for Calm Minds, it doesn't quite matter. I do outspeed, and I'm not even using special attack, I'm using physical attack, and that will one-shot Latias. Kyurem is such an amazing revenge killer. Just slap it a Choice Scarf, give it Outrage, and you are good to go. Greninja is coming out. I am on Choice Scarf, so I'm very surprised my opponent will actually switch out the Greninja, but there's actually a really good reason why, because she has Focus Sash. And to my surprise, she actually goes for Ice Beam. That is fine, but I'm actually Dragon and Ice type, and that won't do anything. My opponent has realized that and decided to forfeit right here. Nonetheless, really amazing battle. I love seeing dragons, and I love playing dragon teams. So please guys, give a huge thumbs up for Mono Dragon type team, and make sure to also comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.